And welcome back all, Dragon Slayer Scooter, the Boy Beer Runner, and P-Man back today to play some more Farming Sim 25 as usual.
Hello, everyone.
Hopefully we can make it through today. It's been annoying as hell for the last 3 stinking hours. I've been trying to get this stupid game to let Pete back in, and for some unknown reason it wouldn't let him in any of our saves for almost 3 hours. He gets stuck at the stinking compiling shaders no matter what it was and would never load past that point. Don't know why, don't know what caused it, couldn't freaking tell you. But I figured out how to get us in. He's in. His settings have changed. Mine have changed. Things look better on his end and run better. Don't ask me. I couldn't figure it out. But we should be able to get maybe the rest of this field done today. I doubt it. We'll see what time has in for a store today. So as usual, welcome back on the pre-subscribers. Have a good time and your problem issues. And as usual, if you're not playing this episode, please do leave a like. It does help a lot. Subscribe if you already haven't. Hit the bell notification icon down below so you stay updated on new coming content. P-Man's all the links to the channel with all the links to the below. Also, the websites, mods, free game, whatnot. Don't forget the join button. It has benefits too. I don't think I forgot anything. I think I got everything pretty good. We'll find out. I just know it's stupid hot in here, so. Alright. Let's try and get something done today, shall we? So, click and huzzah. How you like your FPS today?
Not bad, but I'm seeing where there's some...
You're complaining about when yesterday you were all over my farm.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the sky is doing it, not everything else.
What are you talking about? The sky's supposed to look like that.
It's just supposed to shake and shimmer every time I turn.
Yeah, mine does. Look. Mine does the same thing. Mine does the same thing, sir. Horses, what do you look like today? You got any detail to the enemy? Well, you're cleaner than you have been, but you still look like crap. You just look god-awful like a blotchy mess. Can't figure out the horses. Don't care. And you gotta forget, you're still learning shaders. It's learning everything today. It's looking at light, shadows, and things it's never seen before. Even notice the plant texture on the ground when you walk by. You walk under a tree and there's a shadow on you now. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this trip. Or am I looking forward to everything looking like that for a while, which is fuzzy and there ain't nothing I can do about it. Why? Because it's the setting I had to choose to fix the problem that we have. Long trip. Wherever the hell this is going. Where are sunflowers going today? My card only says I have 39,000 liters, but I actually have well over 100,000. 389. 389 is the highest at HMC oil plant. Tag, where the hell is that? It's not far from us. Oh, it's right down there. Oh, that's stupid simple of a trip. Okay. I'll take it. I haven't watched you run across the ground smooth instead of doing the hoppa 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 hoppa. I said you're actually able to see. Look at that. You can see the vehicle's freaking shadows now. You can watch the shadows. We run under the tree. Right now, the reason why we're getting so smooth the frames is because I have frame generation on. It shouldn't even be working, but it is. It's not perfect. At least I can do this without going. I'm watching that thing do some funky stuff. Surprised with my foot to the floor. This truck ain't going faster. Front end's all jiggly too. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. There's some weird stuff going on over there in that field. Frame generation ain't perfect. It definitely kills lag. Boy, does it. Yeah, it looks funny. It looks so funny. La 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 la. Frame generation for you in a moving vehicle. Because they're not real frames it's generating frames that it thinks are real. That's why it looks like this. Woo! 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 Slow down there, Charlie Brown. Holy hell! Load me up like a taco. Trust me, everything's fuzzy for me again. Like I said, it's either I deal with fuzzy and lag or no lag and fuzz. I don't know which is better. I think it's without the lag, personally, so far. I don't know. How is this truck? Oh my god. Lord, that's some craziness going on back there. Might get rid of lag. It's the only thing I can keep saying. Lag gone, jitters are here. Is that technically we don't have GPUs that should be even supporting this, but it is. Whoa there, truck. Whoa. And drift. Why would you put down load thing here? That's horrible. What position is this bullcrap? This is from the game maker too. Well, the maker. It's horrible. Why would you do that? It's hard to unload it, especially a semi. Oh, ain't you. I ain't I. Oh, not O. B? No, ain't B. What the hell? H? No. Probably to that. That's new. How do I switch my thing? That's you. The backside. Why can't I unload it? Hello? Really? I had to move you just that much further for you to unload there? Evil. Yeah, this stuff's all set up high, so it's not even that. They're very high. Very high. After I let it catch his brains. Learn your new settings, laggy. Our frames are actually generated now. Don't make any sense. Damn you, come here. I don't got patience for this today. Yeah, see how decent this is? I'll show you the magic setting. Kind of funny. Where are you? Right there. This one. See? When you use this one, It's on all the time, and it locks it on. And since I don't have an Intel GPU, only an Intel CPU, see the difference? That's even letting it, like, see, I've let it think long enough, it should have caught its brain. I'm trying to zoom in. And Grant, does anything look fuzzy now? No. Does my FPS drop like a tank? Yes. Let's see, even if I turn these down to where they were. Clear, clean, nice looking. FPS of dog dirt. And then we go down. This. Turn back to that one. Turn that on. Apply. FPS is at crack level again. Everything's fuzzy. Maybe turn this off and apply this. Yeah, it's got fuzzy. See, you can't turn it on. Yeah, you can't turn it on. On. Apply. Apply. Lagville. Fuzzyville. That goes in and out of clear and fuzzy. It's kind of funny. But my FPS has dropped like a hot rock. That's how bad the FPS was yesterday. For me. Cleared up, but after I started moving. I ain't nowhere near the FPS I was just getting. It's juggy. Logo, undulation. 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 Lag. Clear inside. Lag. See, I'm like, I don't know which is honestly better. You either deal with clean and this, or lag and crap. See how low my FPS gets? Yeah, everything looks nicer. It does. But my FPS drops like a hot rock when I look at anything that's an actual vehicle. You'd think it'd learn, it never does. I see some. They don't like it already, I can tell you that.
The heck?
It made you look at your balls.
They just started like. I ain't touching it.
No, if you know, it didn't even want me to move that. Blah. Trees look god awful. And turn this off all the way? Yeah. That's why you think, oh, if you do this down here, and then turn this on, apply. Mildly smooth increasement. Visuals are clean. That's on my side. Yeah, I can stand this. It's still laggy. Ain't that? fluttery 60 plus FPS because every time I get to a certain new area, it loads in something new. It lags me out if you can't tell by just turning. She want to try something? A minute. I know it doesn't put more gears up. It's supposed to have messed with it all morning. Oh. Come on. Catch up your brain. We're a little slower than like this. We want this time. Come on. This one off. And that's nothing. This will stay off and anything else on. Like yours or those of me, it'll clear up after a bit. I don't know. Right now, at least,
You got rid of the stutter.
it's easily smooth and you're not watching. This guy still does it a little bit.
It's not as erratic.
We'll take it for a ride down the road and we'll see if it clears up for you. You remember, I could load in tomorrow when all this stuff is clear. It's going to be fuzzy again. It doesn't matter. Mine just does that. And straighten up, truck. Straighten out. Nope, erratic starts again. If we do this while I'm driving and I turn this off, that goes away and lag comes in. Like noticeable lag. Steering lag at that. You see how now everything else around me isn't jumping around? But yet you can feel the stutter, where yours is like smooth compared to mine. Although I'm not even watching the front end of that truck shiver around as bad as mine was. I can see where the black clear plastic's trying to on yours go. We'll bring it up here. No reason to drive that much further down just to empty it out. Yeah, see how bad I lagged with that off, that frame thing off? Look at this. This has got to be what? Maybe 25 FPS. It's smooth, but it's jittery. I'm watching you just run around smooth and still. Yeah, I'm Jitter City. And if we go back to settings and I turn that on and apply, jittering's like gone. You came fuzzy. And you went fuzzy again. With that off, it stays fuzzy this time. You see what I mean? My Fuzzville is 50-50 with this game, and that's why I absolutely am starting to grow a passionable hate for this game. There's no way to make it medium unless you're playing on a vanilla map with vanilla everything else. Good Lord, look at that mess.
Jesus.
On. Why?
They really need to quit, like, when we, like, they need to quit messing with shaders.
Mm-hmm. All my vehicles, stickers and stuff look like ass.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's horrible. Mm-mm. Let's see how harvesting goes, I guess. Boop. I hit cruise control. Boop. It might work a little better because I'm not, going as fast. I don't know. It looked like 22 did in a clear oddity of things. Not one day it's fine, next day it's all the hell.
Yes, we had times where it was. Oh yeah, I gotta.
You gotta turn that thing back on again, even though you shouldn't have to. It makes you.
Oh yeah, I had auto on.
I'm not feeling nearly as much lag when you're doing bailing behind me. I mean, I can still feel what we were yesterday, but it's not constant. It's random. Good, good, good. Yeah, it's good, good, good. Yeah. Like I said, I honestly couldn't tell you anymore. Like right now, you're getting ready to empty out a bale, and I'm not getting that steady lag as soon as it's bailing. It's just every time, anytime when it wants to. This field's so dang large. Stressful morning. It's stressful when you're contemplating on quitting in general of everything.
I don't blame you. This is ridiculous of how much
we get stuff right about where we want it. No, you have some new issues today. But we were fine. Don't care. You're evil. Sure am. Who said giants were ever supposed to be friendly? Giants are normally big, mean, evil. Kinda in their name, I guess. No, the rigs that we're using this game on, they should have no issue running it. Oh, hell no. I swear FS has become the new, Crisis. Can your PC run FS, not Crisis? Oh, well, when we get there, Drifter, we gotta get through fields first. We can't just fly from one to another, flagging over, and we never get anything done.
That's why we came over here, because his fields, I mean, heck, in one episode we get mine done. Because I've done it before.
These ones are just huge. They still haven't even made it to the other side yet. Yeah, notice your bubble's different today. It still doesn't show out as far as it should, even though I have you set for the exact same distance mine does in doing that bubble vision you're seeing. But for some odd reason, it still wants to show you partial bubble. But at least now you're seeing the correct color under your feet. You're not seeing brown dirt with yellow around you. That's another thing. This game's graphic settings are so half-baked. Like, they weren't ready to release this. You know they had all that extra time cooking it? They didn't spend all that extra time cooking it during COVID. I think they spent all that time doing COVID things. As long as they had to make this one should have been absolutely flawless upon release. No issues, no statters, no stags, no lag, just game. Nope. Full of lags, designed to run on hardware that wasn't even released yet.
Well, I mean, sadly, look at what games are now today. Rushed, incomplete baloney that needs updating. And they crash.
No reason why it's that way is because they go with the product mind of supply and demand. And when Pokemon and Nintendo and Niantic, all of them have finally learned, slow the hell down. We can't afford a new $40, $50, $60 game every year. Now there's going to be $80, $90, $100 every freaking year. Slow down. It's just like the Switch too. As soon as you accept the Nintendo's user agreement, as soon as you use like setting it up, you no longer own it. As soon as you say you accept it, Nintendo re-owns that console again.
What if you deny it?
I don't know what happens. I don't know if anyone's tried it yet.
No, this is my console.
Because that's literally what it is. As soon as you accept their users agreement, that Switch is no longer yours. Even though you paid them $500 for it, you don't own it. They do again. So they could do all of a sudden, I'm going to break your system, break. At any moment that they feel like doing it. Why? Because people are dumb enough to buy it just because of new games. You may want to read things a little finer print before you go just willy-nilly buying things sometimes. Because sometimes you'll find out whatever you buy, you don't own anymore.
Well, look at that, and then physical copies, they're trying to make that a thing of a past.
That's why I haven't supported Nintendo in their efforts to do things in gaming in a long time. Because they keep doing it wrong.
I mean, there was nothing like as a kid, hop in the car but with a new game in your hand.
The thing is, let alone a new one, you hop in there, you play that same one you played for 18,000 different road trips. Why? Because you actually had time to choose a favorite. Not just, oh, it's the newest one, so it's my favorite now. And some of us would rather go back to playing old stuff than new stuff just because of that factor.
And then,
oh crap, I'm 80% filled.
Like I said again, and then back then, the games were made for complete. No updating, no...
Well, they weren't allowed to release it incomplete. Okay, hold up. What in the sand hell is this thing? Why are you stair-stepping? What the hell? What is going on today? Why is nothing working right?
I meant to go back.
You're good. I'll just push you backwards. There's no biggie.
I went to go back and I pressed forward.
I can push tiny man out of the way. Well, I just noticed I'm sitting there going up to the line, all of a sudden, there's a line missed, there's another line missed, there's another line missed.
Stair step.
The hell, I didn't even do anything but go on a straight, wow, that's a big lump right there. But go on a straight line. No, you didn't. Yeah, I did. Nope, no, you didn't. I watched it.
Are your flashes on? Yeah, your flashes on.
Yeah, it says I'm 85% filled. I'm quite stuffed with stuff right now.
Yeah, no, that's the right one. I've done the wrong thing.
It's sad when you really think about it, Pete. Today, if it does happen to come by where we finally say we're done, not many people are ever going to really care. They got other channels to watch. They got other things to do. They'll forget we existed after a month or two. The only thing left would be everything that was left in Tiger of where it was last done. Video series and everything. Can I say I have anything about it? This is the life of a tuber, though. GG's, I'll admit it. There were some I used to watch. They turned their channel the way I didn't like it. I quit watching them, and I've forgotten them. I'll see them once in a while through a feed somewhere and be like, oh yeah, I used to watch you guys. What the hell? Your content was good, and it went right down to pooper. Awful.
I'm slowly getting my happy butt down there toward you.
It's a long ways. I'm not even down off the first top part of this thing. That's how big this field is.
Like, leave it right there. I'm coming in. I see that. I'm right on the line. Hey, I missed some. Oh? Okay, I didn't. Never mind.
Yeah, welcome to the world of what Drifter was seeing yesterday. And look at me thinking that line that you saw was longer than what it was.
Even I thought it was like, you know.
As soon as you got done with one part, the rest of what you saw in front, gone. Hey, T-Show, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope we already have a good time. We're trying to give content today. You know, the game's fighting us every tooth and nail it can. Trust me, I almost thought about even just doing the whole hash screw. We'll just make mods. Well, what's the point if we're going to make mods for a game we don't even play anymore?
And this is the only time we technically really do play this.
It's only because the only time I have. I don't want to do it otherwise. I'd be sitting there forever. Dane, same thing. I'd be out doing this in the real life, so what I'd be doing. It's like the good old days. I was sitting there doing it digitally.
Come on.
My freaking turn. The hell?
I just watched that. You did like there was
It won't turn.
There was 0 turn.
It's refusing to turn now. Having myself a good old panic attack.
Fail.
Yeah, look at this. Everyone does the same thing. Everybody doesn't seem the same out of 25, and all said the same thing. It's not garbo. It's pretty to look at, but that's not all it is. Seeing all the shadows and stuff on the ground and what stuff like that, that's cool. I dig it. But there's so many graphical issues. There's so much lag. There's so much just, I don't even think in a year's time they're ever going to fix it. Why? Because they're not worried about it. They're already working on the next one.
And multiplayer,
it's not their focus, and it should be. Most farmers don't farm by themselves. Most farmers have work hands, buddies, aunts, uncles, or something going on that's going to come and help them. I can't tell you the last time I met a farmer that says they do everything on their farm themselves and no one else.
That would be kind of hard.
I know, but I haven't seen anyone say that in many a moon. So it's like, Fireman, get your head together. Your multiplayer is your biggest selling point to this game. Fix it. Make it so people can directly download the mods from the person hosting the server from their PC's mod folder. Not have to go and try and find it somewhere. Know what I'm saying? That pretty much saying if we had the knowledge and we had enough other people that played this game that were game designers and programmers, that we all need to come together and just make our own. Make a new farming game that is actually like this, but better. Grab Giants, hire some of us that know what the hell we want in the game. You know what I mean? Like, you know how weird it is for me to play other games and not be used to knowing that there's no issues here with this certain thing. This is gonna work right. This works like it should. But you come back to this game, you expect something not to work 100%.
Well, it's like what you showed me on the VR stuff. They had stuff really like.
No, that's a cool idea. But look how fast that died. No one cares anymore. Everyone wanted VR for this game. This game, not their separate own little entity. No, we want VR for this. That's what Squid said. Wouldn't surprise me. Squid's been about the same point as a lot of us other modders. We're fed up. We're so done with them. Oh, your mod works great now. Well, we updated a small game file because some jackass was complaining over here that there's a problem. Even though no one else in the world has it, but we're going to bend to his will and fix it for them and break everyone else's stuff. Can't tell you how many modders are already mad because they keep updating the game the way they do and have to go completely reconfigure something. Look at the trigger points. We had to go fix our stinking straps because they were so bad that you couldn't even drive the truck properly anymore with a load in it. You could haul a trailer, but that's about all it was worth.
And then when you stuck something in the back of it, it would actually stick there.
So
So if you even put it down on the map, all of a sudden, whee!
No, it's attached to the truck still. Bye-bye. Like I said, there's so many people. So many other modders. I'm 50% filled already. Huh? Dang. But it just, there's so many other people in the world with this game right now that are in our boat with doing the same thing. We're trying to love something that they're trying to force us to hate. It isn't us wanting to hate it. It's like Giant wants us to. Whoa! Didn't touch anything. Everyone saw that. I did not touch a dang thing, and all of a sudden just whoop.
That's what mine did.
Move the camera angle over this way. My mouse is all the way over here. My hands are right here. Everyone just seen it.
You had your hands raised up.
It just went whoop. For no reason. Like,
well, mine was when it was in the truck and it was all of a sudden.
Not done, but it will work within the next update. Well, that seems to be every game maker anymore there, Timbo. And that's because of the way the industry's gone with, well, people not listening and doing as we've all said and quit letting makers make $80 and $90 games that aren't worth that $80 and $90. Stuff that's half-baked or undercooked. Like, that's what needs to quit. If game developers would go back to that mentality, aka like NES days mentality, that I am happy with this game. It is done. You've tested it, and you, my friend, you've tested it. It works perfect, right? Yes, no problems, no glitches. If there is, it's part of the game. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Then yet they don't do that anymore. They just go, "What? Are you? What? But I didn't turn it off."
You, wait, yeah. That's only what. Huh?
That's why I said, Bees, what I said this morning. If we able to actually ever...
your stuff's not going down.
Let's talk about whatever, go with it, man.
Okay.
I was just listening that time. My engine RPM didn't even shoot up. I press the on button and it's just like... I'm starting to hear squeaking. It must be on.
I'm like, this is weird. What is it?
Like, it makes no sense. It really doesn't. They said there's so many people that are sick of this game's crap that they just want to give it up. But it's so hard for some of us to want to return to 22 because it is hard to give up a visual improvement when you see it sometimes. There's some games where visual improvement doesn't matter. Then there's some where it's like, you go back to the other way, it just don't look as right, don't look as nice, don't look as clean, doesn't look as real, and you go right back into the crap one again. That's why it's a split community right now between FS 22 and FS 25. You got some people that say, 25 is fine, it runs just like 22 for me. Those are the people that also run zero mods, run anything that make the game, enjoyable. Just do the farming part.
Yep. Sometimes there is no difference.
Wow, this part's got some crap output. If you look at my line behind me, it's pile, pop, blop, pile, pop, blop, blop, pile, pop, blop, 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 pile, pop, blop, blop, blop. It's not even a solid line. Why couldn't they just give us 22 again with the graphics of this game? But that's all they had to do. No, they spent all that time and effort supposedly on the water physics. I can tell you now, it did not take them 2+ years to make that water wake when something drives through it that every other game has had since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Any other game you've ever gotten into and you've swam in, done something in, done anything of that nature in, what happens? There's a wake from where you moved, whether it follows you or something, it's there. You seriously telling me it took these guys 2 years to figure out how to do that in this game? Really? I don't believe it. I don't buy it for a minute. I would honestly love to see the Giants' work log on this game and see where the breaks are in the work. How long did they stop doing this? How long did it actually take them to do this? So you really got to think about it. Since this game's engine and physics are made by them, they know how it works, they know the ins and outs. So technically, to give any game a graphical improvement, because I know somewhat about game graphical design, if you already got the engine that works, it ain't going to be hard to recopy and paste that code. That's what they did.
Yeah.
But to make it look like they didn't 100% just copy their own homework, they changed the button layout. You have forgotten all about that. We went back to 22 right now, you wouldn't even know how to farm.
Oh, hold on.
Think of that. You'd be pressing every other button to get it to do something. It just Oh, trust me, Drift or Timbo. There's times where I'll stare at this game myself and be like, "We're just 22ing it." Oh no, you don't. Get in this combine, you stupid SOBs. I'm in a destructive mood today. You will go down. You have no idea how close I've been tempted to turn our channel into a straight automotive channel. Real automotive channel. Real cars. There's so many projects sitting out there now that I could probably start up a whole stinking channel and it'd be successful in this day and age. Not many people care about the gaming like they used to. Why did I turn when I did not need to?
Unload.
You didn't need to. That shows you how warm my brain is. I had no need to get out of my line or anything. The tube's on that side.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you... Yeah, you're right. You're right. I got it.
But now you see what I mean? Like,
yep.
Yeah. Well, Timbo, when it comes to mods and consoles, there's the big difference. Console has a specific set amount of hardware. All of them are the same, all run the same. PCs, big difference. This thing could have an 11 gig GPU, which is considered tiny these day and age, where some mom and pa's desktop that does nothing but Google searches could have a 4 gig something or other in it. They aren't going to run it the same. And a lot of it is branding. With PC, it's kind of like the Wild West. Laws don't apply to us here like it does on a console. Console, you gotta have all the licensing fees and notices and stuff from the manufacturers that it's okay for you to use that. It's okay for you to technically make money on it, 'cause any mod that you release, technically you get money from with how many ever gets downloaded if they accept it. But because somehow they also make money in that round. Don't ask me how all that works. We never looked into it that hard. We just know that people that put mods on the mod hub for the in-game mod hub, they do get paid for them being there with how many people download. I don't understand it. I really don't. But I'm just letting you know what we know that much.
My texture's doing that again, to where it's all just a black mass.
I see that.
Yeah, I see on yours.
It's fine.
It's fine. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna park it.
I'm gonna
here
say
and get
same
out.
things. I know how to fix it again. It's one of those settings, but I just
I don't want to. I don't want to deal with it.
screw it. We'll just go with it until it doesn't let you unload it. But that's just how it's been there. It is with any game in general. PC mods and console mods, big different world. On consoles, you're not allowed to run scripts because scripts are very easily broken, hacked, and can be found vulnerable to cyber attacks. Where consoles, they don't like to have any notion of that. That's why you'll never really find a console in this world that has a virus, no matter what dirty site they go on even. It doesn't matter. Like, they're impervious to most viruses. You know, you technically can. It's a lot harder. Where PC, somebody could release a mod like they did back in 22 days that it'll erase your whole save file, your mod folder, and everything you've ever done. I mean, completely, that just gets it out of there. I know a certain modding group that actually has that mod still and says they hang on to it for scientific purposes.
Why?
I think more like for when somebody tees them off enough, they can release it just to cause mass havoc and pandemonium from somebody that has stolen something of theirs and they didn't want it stolen. Kind of that you mess with me, I'm gonna screw your day up kind of deal.
Yeah, but it's wrong. It's
Not really, but think about the day and age we're living in. What goes to say if somebody didn't all of a sudden claim all 5 of our mods, say they're theirs 110%, and we lost all ownership to it? You can't tell me you wouldn't want to wreak every bit of revenge and havoc on anything they owned.
I would hunt that person down until they died.
And you just were worried about somebody that wants to release something that'll make their computer completely useless in the game world.
True.
There's all good purpose in having some. It's just when they give you the excuse of scientific purposes, you start going, I see what you're getting at. It's a guy that made a mod that wiped out FS and all their mods. Yeah, you're talking about the same thing I know about. You're talking about the same thing that somebody actually kept that mod even though it's been wiped off the face of the internet, even though most things, if they're on the internet, it'll never leave. They got rid of that one. That one you will not find anywhere in this world besides probably that dude's hard drive. It's a good thing. It can stay there. That evil doesn't need to be released back into the world. God forbid somehow me and Pete were lucky enough to avoid it all of 22.
Hey man, I found this really cool. Never mind.
Pretty much how it goes. I don't remember what one it was. It was a major one people were using. I'm just like, yeah, we good.
GPS.
Finally. There, jeez. Turned perfectly fine that time. No issue, just whoop.
I'm just sitting here. He's gonna push me out of the way anyway.
What'll happen with this brute? Out of the way, tiny man.
Okay.
It's just weird. Like, there's a lot of stuff in this world you gotta watch out for. There's a lot of other stuff you don't. A lot of you gotta watch out for. There's a lot of idiots that release mods like that are just malicious, meant to cause harm, meant to cause destruction, panic, and mayhem.
Not to bring up one, but when you were asked for help with the hood situation.
Yeah, that's one of them. Somebody actually had, that same guy that has that other one I was just telling you about, took that one too. Just because I told him where it was hidden and how hard it is to get rid of, he was like, interesting. I'll keep that for scientific purposes. Okay, you have at it, bud. Technically, that means I do have a version of a weapon that if some other modder really wanted to screw with us, I can mess their whole day up and they'll never know where to find it. Only me and that other guy are the only two in this world that know where it hides.
I just know of it.
Yep. And that's why I'm like, it comes in handy if anyone wants to start getting froggy. Just add this into there, put that in there, and hit upload release. Then just wait.
Hey, why is my game loaded now? Why is your truck causing my game to load like...
Slow, you forget. That thing made it so nothing worked.
Nothing worked at all.
Like you couldn't even barely launch the game, let alone. And the log would always show you, no problem. There's nothing wrong. Giant's editor itself would show you there's an issue, but the log for the game would say, yeah, everything's okay here. So you'd never find it. Yep. Yeah, I'm the nice kind of guy. I ain't gonna try and bite you unless you bite me first. No one's tried to bite us hard yet. I haven't had proof on where or what that was caused from or where it came from. I just know we have it.
I mean, we've gotten bitten hard on this because of music and stuff, but...
No, I'm talking mod-wise, nothing YouTube-related. I can't control YouTube shit. That's them and the viewers. It's all out of my hands. The only thing we can do is give them content that is either enjoyable or not. Depends on the day and what the hell's going on. And that's about it. They let us know they like what we're doing. Why do you think we're so stuck in farming? They said they liked us farming, so we kept farming. We never left. Tried a few times, but always had to come crawling back.
That's because either...
Geez, look at the channel in general. It's technically kind of an enigma. It's got about 10 good videos with over 1,000 views. One of them being almost to 100,000. Made part 2, part 3 for it. Didn't go anywhere. Even though people asked for it and I had to send them the link to it to be like, it's right here. What the hell you mean make a part 2? It's been out for years. It's right here. It's even titled the same. Like, you can't miss it. It got just a hair of a fraction of what the other one did. So it kind of made me leave VR content for a while, because for one, I started to die, and for two, it's a real to actually record it, because of the rooms you got to do it, capture cards, wireless technology, and all that. Like it's a royal nightmare to actually get and capture correctly. Like that one that we have where it's the smell my finger one there, or you're not my dad, or whatever the hell it was titled for VR chat. Like I got both your view and my view and synced them up correctly. That was hard. And a lot of other YouTubers will tell you the same thing. That's why they don't record a lot of VR content, because it's really hard to do. And be successful at it, I guess. Because even I've noticed a lot of VR channels, they just started to die off because VR died off again. Like it's there if people want it, but it's not something everyone talks about now. Not everyone going, huh, what game can I turn VR mode on for next? And we've done so much stuff. Oh, trust me, Timbo. I got the old Oculus thing here, the older one, PlayStation VR. I've done the VR stuff. It's fun, but it can make you very motion sick. And even the newer headsets that are supposed to help with that, people with motion sickness are still known to get it.
I think I had one game really affect me in that kind of way.
Doom VFR did it for me with all the jumping and the whooshing and the movements and the. I'm good for a few levels, but after that I gotta stop or I'm gonna vomit.
Oh yeah, that one did it for me too.
That's the jumping mechanics. Oh, full again.
The one that really got me was
Oh, you're out of net wrap finally? Well,
Yep.
wrapping or binding, film binding, whatever the hell it is. Where the hell's the empty tractor? It's that far out of my view, I can't even see it. It's not even that far backwards. Wait, I clicked on the tractor. Why did... I don't understand. Whoa. That was crazy looking for a minute.
Wait a minute, no. I come up here. Sit up by this bale while you get that.
But there's so many things in this world that would be nice to do that... maybe someday we'll do it.
I mean, heck, look at the Pokemon stuff we did.
That didn't take off very well. Of course, that died after COVID. That died really fast. Once COVID was done, that died. People watching and caring for it. I mean, geez, look at that one guy I used to watch. He just completely left his channel.
Yeah. After we got into this farming stuff, he even said, "This ain't my cup of tea. Bye-bye."
I tried even doing Elden Ring, and half the old ones didn't come back. I think there was one or two, but the ones that were the biggest fan back then didn't even come back when I redid Elden Ring. There's a new Elden Ring expansion that I want to play it, but I don't. I want to do it just so I can say I've fully finished the game, but then again, it's like, it's such a grind to get back into that game when you spend so many months out of it because you're trying to remember what the hell you were doing.
Yep.
Well, yeah. You wouldn't believe on how fast we've watched YouTube viewership go from really high numbers to really low numbers. You'd think during COVID time it would have been the highest it could be. No. Actually, it was the opposite. It was one of the lowest it's been. Right after it. Because it never bounced back. They never had a chance to bounce back. And that's why a lot of gaming channels died. That's why a lot of them left. It wasn't just because they were there forever and got old and their views started to slow down. It's because they slowed down to the point that they were like, I got so much extra money, why in the hell am I doing this when I can go do investment and then just live a happy life without stress and having to worry about pleasing people? How it goes. I've always said for many years, YouTube isn't for the weak of heart. You gotta be ready to accept a lot of criticism and know how to keep your own mouth shut. Keep your hands and nose clean and out of the dirt. Because as soon as somebody finds you in the dirt, they're gonna put you in the dirt. It's just like not everyone's cut out to be a tuber. We can do it, but my mentality strength in going, how much longer should I keep trying? The older I get, each year goes on, gets harder every year. Why? Not for like Timbo and Drifter and, Glenn when they stop by, which is only 3 I can mention because like no one else does. There's that Wolf guy once in a while. I mean, even look at all the Carson logging, look at all of our Canadian friends. They bounced, gone.
Trust me, I've thought about this too. A lot of people have come in, said hi, got really
Indeed,
chatty.
we've had French
And
people in, we've had German people in, we've had Philippines in. Like, I've learned a lot of their language a little bit just to know what in the hell we're doing. And on like the wind. How it goes, sadly, Demo, is you got some people that actually have the niche to do it, but their mentality focus can't stand it. For us, I don't know why the hell we ain't as famous as everyone else, besides the fact that we don't pay for a single damn thing. We don't pay for ads. We did it once, and it actually hurt the channel more than anything. We had a lot of hate comments for it of, why am I seeing this garbage in my feed? I don't want it. Oh, no, that's me. I just paid the guy to do it. And then you got a lot of people that pay for editors and stuff like that. We don't. If we ever edit a video, it's all just him or I. No one else. The thing we've done to get to our channel where it sits now, and it's taken since, let's see, channel's been alive technically since 2011.
Yep.
14 years. And 6 of it, technically 7, dead straight. Almost every day. And barely have gotten to 1,000. But there's most people that'll start a channel, and if they're lucky, within a week or two, they'll hit 1,000 easy. Mainly, you know, they got that niche, somehow got dumb lucky to find that trend, or somehow paid a buttload of money to have somebody run ads for their stuff all over the world. Our stuff, we don't do that. We rely on the algorithm, which isn't the best method for what we're trying to do, but we do, and we're doing this the free way, which is what it used to be. You used to start being a YouTuber freely. You didn't pay a bunch of money to get into it. I couldn't even tell the thousands and thousands that have been put into this career just to keep it going. Upgrades, PCs, monitors, keyboards, mice, mics, you name it. Games. Money spent on that. I don't know. We'll figure out something. I don't know how long this train's going to keep on chooching, but we'll keep chooching until her final days. But for now, we need one of these. Probably, sadly, the only one we get today, too.
Yes.
Back as usual, a little late, but better than ever, I guess. You know, usual. Got barely over an hour. And we got well over half of what's left. I don't think we're getting this done. Why are you all? Oh, that's why I'm not seeing RPM anymore. When that moves, because I changed the setting. It actually shows the speed like it should. I was always trying to show speed instead of hours. I don't know. Stupid SOB. Why you always gotta miss stuff? People. Evil trying to keep one straight line. He was in. Long road. In a pretty straight line. As long as you can. I'm pretty much locked dead straight on line. Where to go with it? Better keep going. In a straight line so far. Kind of nice for once. They're letting her fly like this. A pretty decently straight line. Let's see where it got off a little bit. There you know you. Come on now. Yeah, I'll see. I'll say it once this week, early. Happy early Father's Day to any of you guys that are watching that happen to be a father in this world. I'll put the PSA out for the mental health check. Hopefully you're all doing alright too. I had no one knocking on my door for that since that's been a thing. Might as well do it to someone else, you know? Yeehaw. There's a long field. Boo doo boo 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 doo boo doo boo boo doo. Oh, that ain't interesting. Yeah. It does. A little bit of singing, I guess. That's it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Boop, boop, boop. Nah, I'm not sure what he's doing. He did something. I couldn't tell you. He's been back for another 7 minutes now, so whatever he doing, he doing. Let me pull again. I'm going to empty out again. Yeah, well. Mm-hmm. I have no idea, honestly, Drifter. Money ain't really a thing for us anymore of a worry, so I couldn't tell you. I don't know if it'll be Sunnies again. I don't know what we're gonna do. Did the soybeans. Soybeans just pay out good too, though. They don't pay out as nice as they used to. Used to do canola too. Canola used to pay out nice. Not sure. That sounds like a good question. Like I said, I don't know how long our time is here. That's the way to put it. I couldn't honestly tell you on that one. This map is been a struggle to keep it alive, I guess, way to put it. Got a lot of stuff we tried to do, and I don't know, we still ain't found that perfect map yet. This one so far has been home. Just because no one's making any big maps anymore. They all stopped making big maps. Don't know why. They did. They made this tractor entirely too quiet. Oh, I gotta go empty this thing out. Why does everything feel so underpowered today?
I don't.
Everything's underpowered and this tractor is extremely quiet. Only up to the front. Thank goodness I left the tops on. Will you upright at least? Alright, fuzz truck. Let's see. G. It don't take long to fill one of these trailers up, it really don't.
No.
I miss our almost 1,000,000 liter hauls that we used to be able to do. 1,000 liters here is just so damn fast. Wow, I already filled half this trailer. That's crazy. Half and 5% of the last trailer. That's intense. That'd be intense. Watch on your screen because your FPS is better than it just. I booked right on past you. Yep. Yeah, look at that. Pandora is even mentioning Mental Health Month. Funny. Yeah, we used to plant both. Your sunflowers just paid out better. At the time rate, we needed money. After we got to sell the mining site we built and get all that money back, it's really just been really whatever we feel like doing. Spent some money on new vehicles and town development and everything else. Out of our own pocket a few times now. There's 22. The whole town was ours. We spent every dime came from us to build that. But from here, because money's so hard, well, town kind of has its own thing owning it, especially at some of those buildings taking out $4,200 a month just to sit there and look pretty. That's not giving it, that's taking it away. That's a large chunk of change to do nothing but look good. I didn't turn this combine off. Why is it now that things are turning off if I get too far? Before, they would just stay on. I said they didn't update the game that they said, but it feels like they snuck an update in somehow or something. Or there's a leech mod or something going on. Yeah, I would have had a good lead on you still if I didn't have to stop to empty that thing and then empty this thing.
I'm almost to the end of this line.
There. Well, I can fly down the road here. Why are you slowly trying to keep drifting to the right? Hardcore, I think he's trying to go right. There's P-Man. They found you again. Beep, beep. Yeehaw. Nice and easy now. Nice and easy, mate. Nice and easy, mate. Well, I did notice my driveway at the house has a hell of a lump in the beginning of it now. You really see it on yours. There's a pronounced whoop.
Okay.
It's weird. I don't think we'll be getting this done in a lot of amount of time that I was hoping we'd get it done in, but maybe. I should be doing getting some of these bales off the field. Even though you don't get the lag you used to, I'm not wondering if that's what part of that jitter you see is from. So much stuff. One time. Don't like it.
Possible.
Oh, that's just a field of bales. That'd be a field of bales. That was nice though to see also things a little bit further than you used to.
A little better.
That way you actually can like still see me somewhat versus you would have lost me within 10 feet of you. That, and I noticed when you're at my farm and you look down it, you actually can see 90% of it instead of looking down it and barely seeing past the red barn. Until you got closer. That frame generation thing ain't the best, but it works good for now. Makes it so you're getting, like I said, at least between at least 30 plus to 60 versus like 25 max, 19 on an average. You're just getting by. I noticed it this morning. Mine even was still that same bad, and I know it's because all these bales are on the field, but still it should not have been that bad. And let's say even that we just run that setting for you until the bales are gone, and you're able to turn it off. Who knows? See what happens in the future. As Drifter was saying, you know, I have no idea what the next plans are. Wherever the wind takes us at this point. All we can follow. Everything else has led us wrong. That's just wherever it blows us, kind of like a seed in the wind. Eventually they'll find their roots somewhere and they'll stick. We're kind of like a rolling tumbleweed. When you think about it.
True.
And this field's massive. I want to say we're about halfway done from where we started. You can tell because over there is where the march is in the field. What's the bale count on that? One menu told you at the bottom of it.
146. 176 in total.
146. Good lord.
And 147.
Damn. You're in that 200 mark. A lot of bales. Yeah, we would have started early like I was hoping to today. We would have had all the time in the world to do everything I want to do. Get my baling guy, or not baler, but my plowing guy out there plowing that field in front of me. Getting the bales swapped out so they're all at the cow's place and all the new ones going there, you know. And what I expected. Oh, that's definitely not what happened. Game fought me tooth and nail. Pretty sure I was about to quit our job this morning. All of a sudden, hey, you can get in again. Screw it, just go with it. Just go with it. Because what sucks is all the nice mods we got today there, Timbo. We had all sorts of nice mods. We had street marking so we could put down our lines in the road. We had newer sidewalks that weren't going to be such a pain to put down, and curb pieces, and all the right stuff we could want to make that town look like a town. Well, every time I tried to enable them, he couldn't load in. I had to finally just load in with absolutely every mod, even though I installed one because I know it causes conflicts. And he was able to get in, but if I took off that one mod, he couldn't get in because it didn't matter if that other stuff was enabled or disabled. It just said, nope, you're not getting in. I'm like, why? It's like, just because I want to be evil. Good lord, man. This is a lot. I ain't had to stop. I just kept going. Perfect maneuver. Right into my turn. Here I go. See you later. Already down to a little over half an hour. 45 minutes, more like it. Worth of time left. And a butt ton of fields still.
Yep.
I still have all these.
Yep.
Which is more than just this.
Yep.
You cut this in half and it's still not all. This is the smaller side. I didn't even planted anything in the newer side, which is actually quite small, believe it or not. Compared to 91, which I was tempted to buy, it's small. Like, small. It's almost as big as the front field is, really. Yeah. That one comes up to like here. It's about 4 times that size, so yeah, it is quite substantial. I don't know how tempted I've been to buy 91 though, just this looks better. Right now, I literally own half this top side. If you cut this square in half, I own exactly half. You know? They both said about the mass that I own is what pretty much is on the map of a normal sized map.
Yo.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What was that?
70.
70.
The one I said yesterday, I wanted to complete my set. So I could have that one.
Oh, one above it. Because you need that one, and technically 73 to own as much land as I got.
But I don't want, like, I absolutely don't want that last corner. That thing is humongous.
Oh, yeah.
I've gone around that field. No.
Trust me, I know the size. These fields are legitimately the fields that it's very hard to see the other end of. Farmland. In that time,
No, don't go.
What?
How close was I? Oh yeah.
Beep beep. Well, I might as well just ratchet strap you there and just pull you along. Insta feed.
That's where I got a hundo at though. Right there, right just.
That's funny. That's funny. Right in the cornhole.
I can back up a little bit.
I like working on a cloudy day where you actually have the graphics set about where mine are. A little darker than usual. And you see all the cloud shadows all over the field, and it's just nice looking. That's weird. It looks fine coming out of the combine for you. It looks fine in the combine.
In the combine, it don't. Like, it's a black mass in that, too. Well, if I want to climb up it, I'd have to do this.
Zoom zoom. So many bales all over the field. I noticed that random lag we were experiencing is slowly going away. Like, I still get a feel of the that's about all it is, though. Not the
It's a little bit smoother lag than it has been.
yeah, it's an easy way to put it, I guess.
I mean, it's there, but it's like...
It's not motion sick lag. I'm watching over here in the feedback, and it looks smoother than the gameplay does. Definitely brighter, too. Color's washed out, though. Not as rich of a red. These all three are the same monitors, so it's not that. But it definitely is washed out a little bit of the red. It's kind of faded just a little bit.
But the soybeans in that map were paying about the same as Sunnies.
You're just getting caught with chat. They've been there for a while. I honestly couldn't tell you on what next is to do. I ain't paid enough to pay attention enough to prices to know what we should play next. Well, it's probably gonna be a crop or two, but I don't know what. I know we did used to do in 22 where we were planting for the animals one year and then for money the next year, and just to do that we need to plant corn, sunflowers, obviously, wheat, either have to buy or make some hay. And then we'd have to sadly do a root crop. Which would sound like a good experiment for granddads. That way if it's a failure, it doesn't bug us at all. Like the sugar cane. It's going to be experimental. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to do it. You know, doing everything in the water was cool last time. Just plowing the field when it was flooded was neat. You know what I mean? Keep a shooting. What am I saying that again? I don't even remember. I'll check that. That's off, and that's set there, and that was on. What's up? Huh?
Life got left something up here, and then apparently I didn't.
Got fire again, did you? Yeah. Don't forget to do the other thing too in a minute. I'm just a traveling along, singing my mowing song, traveling along, singing that mowing song. You know I'm not mowing. Ah, back this way. It was close to setting, then it said see you. Watch that bounce. Whee! Almost. I don't know if we have anything like that. I don't remember buying one here. On 22 we did. 22 we were just learning how to do the hay thing and do it right, and it was still confusing as hell. Doesn't matter what it was.
I'm on 159.
159! I'm on 34 miles on this bad boy already. That's quite a lot for a combine.
We got about the same damage.
Yep, almost nothing.
Uh-huh.
I'm lower on fuel than anything.
Uh-huh.
Not in any danger, but about 1/3 down.
I'm about quarter.
Bleh.
Fail.
I'm so far away I can't even hear my horn.
What you got on there? Squeaky toy?
Yeah, I think it's the header. I think it's starting to go crap. I don't know what else would be squeaking. It's the only thing I think would be doing it. They don't do it when I turn it off. I told you, you got lucky you're doing that job. This one's squeaky. I do see an end in the field, but it's still going. A good 50-50 on that. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Birds. Bird. Buddy. Oh, this thing's really gotten all of a sudden lazy one and turn her to the right really hard. Think I lost the stinking tire out or something. Yeah, I want to pull to the right. Ah. Stop it. Nope. So hard to turn all of a sudden to the right. Like, that is a hard turn. That turn's hard. On a straight line, dang you. Oh, they can kind of fight the drift or flip or whatever the hell's going on. But I don't think it's drift of any kind, because even when I try to hold against it, it still eventually does it. Lord. This field. This field. This one's a big one.
Yes.
Oh, full again. Jesus. Yes, I know in 22 I would have done fixed that by now, but yeah. Shadow has shakes. Mm-hmm.
Nope. Nope. Not far enough.
Eat. Well, I bet $10 is a whole nother semi-load there already. Back down the road to go again. Oh, man. Still much failed. Not time. Toot toot. Yep. We can see the end of the field, but it does exist still. Oh, Lord. Oh. Almost managed to make it to the other side. Hooray. Yeah. Give or take. Oh, Lord. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Blah. For backup again. Hey, Bowie spent almost 2 hours directly just on one field besides a short trip down to the market and back. It's still done. Oh, man. No. Yeah, 50%. Damn. Hmm. There you go. Oh, no. Nope. A lot of sunflowers.
Yeah. Lots and lots of sunflowers.
$13.8 is the biggest there is in headers later. You had 22 and 24s.
Oh.
Yep. I'm supposed to stop for a minute. I'm pretty much filled up as is. You know, this guy was close. Time's crunched, empty it out now. Yep. Yeah, man, that big pile out shot your numbers up pretty quick. Whoop. Oh, oh. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. What about time it takes you to spit out bail, it takes me to spit out all the rest of that stuff on the ground? I wondered. They're just about equal. Kind of funny.
Well, 27% right off the.
Yep. Yeah, you can have that. Mountain. This mountain. There's some oh. There you go.
Uh-oh.
But
I thought he did the thing. All F4. It froze. It stuck me for a minute. I was just gonna... Hey, I'm done.
there's something you missed. Right there in front of me.
That's it. I see the spots.
Oh, I messed it out a little bit, I bet. Almost as still. I let it run through its process. I saw one get sucked up. No? Okay. I got one more pass and we should be done. At least I'm hoping.
Yeah, looks it.
An awful hilly part of this field. At least drag this thing to the right. Hey, Bills. They burn. I hate being crunched for time.
Especially so close to being done.
Well, having a whole half my side of farm field done. Baled and harvested and good to go.
180. I'm on.
Yep. Trust me. We're getting close to being at the done point. Very close. Excitingly close. He can't make me go faster. He's tried that before.
Yep.
I'm like a big brick weight to him, whether I'm moving or not. I'm like, we're getting close. There. Hey, there's no pull. Yeah, well, that thing is. And this thing is just about there. On the precipice of being pulled. That little trip definitely helped. Mm-hmm. Such a long ways. This is all the way to the bottom. Yeah, John's been busy. Life and all. Yeah. I'm trying to struggle to stay away. What's up was the end? My battery's running out.
Battery's running out, time's running out.
My brain's on autopilot. I wouldn't have made it all the way to the bottom of the line if I didn't empty out some.
Come on, you can make it.
Kinda funny. I beat Drifter's time expectations. We made it before the hour. Take that. Sorry for that atrocious line for you to follow. Let it fly. Unload me. Yeah. Almost 50% loaded with my load before the hour. 50% loaded. Nice. Emptied before the hour. Nice. That's all the way up there at the end. You'll find it. Yeah, baby. Last line. Last line. Exactly the hour starting. Nice. Nice, we call that mites. Nice. Nice. We's cooking, boys. We's cooking.
Oh, we're on our way.
It's just way the hell down there. Yeah, way down bottom. Excuse me. It's upbeat for a minute. Old fetus. Zoom, zoom. Yeah, we don't need to get it from the gas station. It costs money. We got it in the back of our trucks. Each truck has a fuel cell. I'm pretty sure with all of them you can fill a little combine with it. They hold quite a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now sneezing. Nope.
It's right there.
Nope.
It's
Can't do it. Nope. Nope. Not gonna happen. Nope. Now I say it ain't gonna happen. Nope. There it goes.
There it went. I told you it was right there. Just
Ain't gonna do it again.
no, not that one hurt. That one shook the old noodle.
Ooh. Here, Petus. He's showing up fast. Zoom, zoom. Ah, I see you ended up filling up the doodle bob.
Yep.
Nice. There you go. Yeah. I'm trying, mate. I'm trying. Mm. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, hit me with a no joke. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Drifter.
The show will live on with you for the rest of your days.
It will. Those banana people haunt me.
Da-boom, 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 da. I wonder what noise a sloth makes. That was alright. That's one thing that did such a good job of telling a story. It's like watching a movie, and you can watch it again and again and again, and it never gets old. They had something special there, and they quit doing it. What are you talking about?
Like any other story, it eventually needs to have a end to it.
Yeah, pretty well.
That one is there. That one's gonna stick. That one's gonna stick for a while.
Kitty bugs.
Big bugs.
Kitty bugs. Yeah, probably is. Yeah, auntie.
Out of my way, Bale.
Bale. Bale. It's like that one rode with you for a minute. Where are we going? This way? Wow. I don't know.
There's no way.
Place probably we're done with these. Let's head across that bridge over there to our left. Back a ways. I'm done.
Oh, done. Except for that one line of Bale.
Yep. Which I'm sure you can bang out real quick. You say that thing goes fast. The more we get it done, better, you know? These go this way. Whee.
Trying to get this thing turned around, but
That's a little slow, trust me. I've noticed. I don't understand why either. It makes no sense on why it's acting so awkward. Well, honestly, here, because of that weird glitch we're having with the vehicles, it's kind of making it feel a little more realistic. It kind of looks like mud slinging off at 25 miles an hour. Deforms them just enough to make it look like just the mud just sling. I don't know, Demo. I'd like to know myself. Like, there's a lot of field work. Bridge will be coming at the bottom? Yeah. Yeah, we cross whatever, it ain't gonna really matter. but bridge just seems like an easier idea. I don't know. Maybe. Just a little bit. Well, yeah. Huh. Doing this field next to the river is going to suck either way, because I could potentially fail before I get to the other side. And an MTO is never easy here. Holy Moses, this is a long ways down here, you know, mate. Out of the way. Whoop. Alright. That part of my bridge is in the water now. Kind of funny. You know, it don't look like it is. I watched you make a wake.
Hello. I see you now.
I see this. You can't seem to get lined up. That should be good right about here.
I'm over here.
There. Okay. That should be pretty lined up there. I get a thumbnail and all that fun stuff. Right there. Yeah, look good about there. Bing, bing, bing. Bang. Boom. Ding. Bang. Bob your uncle. That guy's ridiculously going fast.
That was stupid. That was ridiculously fast. Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't got time for this. Don't
Screenshot didn't catch any of the HUD. They normally do. That's weird. Huh.
Come on, get that barrel out.
Oh. Hey. Boom, boom. 60. I see why it looks different. They updated stuff again. Wink, wink, wink. Oh, your uncle. Jimmy's your Jammy. I don't remember what the hell I'm doing here. Okay. Start revision for a minute. Oh, I don't even have time to do this, but I'm gonna try. Not sell it or anything, we get this thing turned around and go in the right direction with all this wibbly wobbly butt. It's crazy wheels. Well, I guess I can also do the outro at that factory too, so. Well, as usual, guys, I really hope you did enjoy this episode, for it's been quite a crazy one. Figured out a few graphical things to fix certain problems that have caused other weirdnesses. I don't know how else to explain it. But we'll go with it. But as usual, if you guys did enjoy this episode, please do leave a like. It does help out a lot. And share around with your friends and family that does enjoy farming and or our content. And check out all the links below to all of our mods and websites and game and whatnot. And we'll catch you guys. There you go, bud. in the next episode. Have a good one. And you guys all then. There
Bye.
he is.